Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it shouldn't feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they show you options that fit your budget. Enough hunting for discounts, trying to calculate rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family. Either way, they make it simple to see your options. No guesswork, no surprises. Ready to see how easy and fun shopping for car insurance can be? Visit Progressive.com and give the Name Your Price tool a try. Take the stress out of shopping and find coverage that fits your life, on your terms. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Forever Dog.
Yeah, I was trying to pole dance in Palm Springs and I kept grabbing the pole with this hand. Ouch. I currently have stigmata.
Yeah. Is it a spinner, your pole?
She is a spinner. She takes after her mother and her aunt.
She gets spun.
On her father's side.
Likes to get spun.
She likes to get spun. She puts on a mitzi. She goes for it. She goes, because that's what we do on the Hot Goss.
Spinning some yarns.
Ooh.
Welcome back for yet another steaming, piping, scalding serving of hot Gossamer Gossington.
That's hot goss.
This is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, issues in politics, and take a deep dive into the DMs. Ooh. So let's get into some hot gossica.
Remember how worried we were, like even through our Botox last week about the election?
Girl, I'm still worried. Yes.
You are?
I mean, this is we're finally recording an episode having known that Biden and Harris have officially won the election.
Officially.
Thank you.
Go home.
Go the fuck home. I have had it.
Just concede. I've had
Read
it.
a book. Mary Trump's book.
I'm still worried because the person who currently still lives in the White House for the next 2 months is a petty psycho fucking dick. So I feel like he's just going to break as much shit as he can on the way out, you know?
Girl, checks and balances. I think like branches of government should check each other. And I hope like Congress. Wait, what are the other two branches? President one, military.
There's executive.
Executive is president.
Judicial.
Them.
And congressional. Or wait, no.
Something.
Legislative is the other one.
Legislative.
Mm-hmm. They need to check him.
There are 3 categories that you play as a woman in Hollywood. An executive, a legislator, and a judge.
Diane Weiss playing judges on Crossing Jordan roles. Pop-ups.
I love her.
Yeah, me too.
You know what else I also love? I mean, yes, it is a big deal. Okay. Were you out celebrating in the streets or what when the news broke on Saturday?
I was in Palm Springs. We listened to Chromatica. It was like a countdown to Super Bowl, like waiting for like Kamala to come on. And then like she invigorated me more than Joe. She gave it to me. When she was like black women, like crediting like the best people on earth, like immediately from the get.
It was a very special moment. And like, I'm so cynical. I was like, they're not going to break the news on a weekend. They're going to wait for the press cycle on Monday. And that's when they'll tell us the results. But they were like, Saturday, we got the results. Mm-hmm. We're turning it. This is it.
Yeah, and they did it up. It was great. I was her lash was perfect because I remember Mrs. Obama's lash on the People cover. It wasn't right, and I remember thinking like she doesn't have the right gaze around her. I would have pulled that right off and said, "Come here, we're gonna put this on right." But like, Kamala's lash was perfect.
Yeah, she's got and the white silk blouse with the pussy bow.
Oh, so good, like effortless.
Ivory.
I thought it was a seafoam at first. I thought she was rocking a mint, but that was like the blue Democrat light.
Yeah,
all that good stuff. Where were you when you heard? Were you dancing in the street with a pot and a pan?
I didn't do all that, but I did dance privately at home.
Word.
I did.
So you're a private dancer.
Yes, I am a private.
And Kamala Harris too, a private dancer. I scared her home. She votes when she wants to. Okay.
Yes, it's a big deal and it's very exciting, and I feel like it's a huge pressure release for the people of this country who have been under a lot of pressure and stress because of the volatility that has been going on in the White House.
I feel like the last year
years.
I've been douching for like, the past couple of like bottles full, and it keeps coming out kind of cloudy, and then finally,
murky.
And then murky waters, and then the water's not clear.
Waters.
But then you finally get if you like step on the toilet rim seat like a toilet gargoyle. If you don't have a squatty potty, and then like really like lift a side, and you finally get that good last turd out. And that's what I feel like this election has done. Like we got the turd out. Like finally, like it's been leading up towards it. We've been trying to. We impeached the turd, didn't come out. We finally breached that second wall, and the turd is on his way out.
Thank you.
We did. It's not a second chamber nightmare. We are ready to. We're gonna get him out of there.
Surrender the turd.
But speaking of things that are fantastic and going on in the world,
worldly events
too can now create your own RuPaul Chia Pets.
This is brilliant. I definitely want one or two. They look like art pieces, and her hair will grow, and then you could trim it into any shape you want. Side, ponytails, afro, frizzy. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever owned a Chia Pet before?
I haven't, but I have plans.
Let me warn you.
Tell me, darling.
Okay. Here's the thing about Chia Pets. They look great in the commercial. They just show you a time lapse of they're just growing in lush and verdant, like a gorgeous shrub. I was gifted a Dorothy Zbornak Chia Pet some time ago, and I thought, why don't I give this Chia Pet thing a try? First of all, did you know this? You have to fill the clay statue with water. It has a hole in the top of its head. Mm-hmm. So you fill the statue with water.
Okay.
Then you spread the seeds on the outside like some kind of spread.
Seed on
like
the outside? No, seed goes on the inside.
Right, well, and then you expect it to start growing, and grow it does. However, I do not have a green thumb. I have green fingernails, but not a green thumb. The leaves, they grew like stringy strands, like vines, like mini vines.
Pubes?
And like stringier though, like sort of like Gollum's pubes.
Oh,
like,
okay.
And it was so disturbing to look at Dorothy Zbornak with this sort of sad, like after Angelica Houston takes off her wig, that kind of spindly, like sparse, long, gross hairs. So I had to right.
Thank you, Will.
I had to stop, and I had to clear off all the seeds, but I do keep the
clear
little
the seed.
I cleared the seed,
Clear
and I will see the
seed,
harvest.
No child left behind.
I do believe, though, that the little clay statue is cute. So the RuPaul little clay statue is worth having.
You could always get that and like just like put your own little wiglet on. Now, why didn't you snatch up those Gossamer Gollum pubes into like a high pony and then like attach like maybe like a dandelion poof or something? Like you really could have worked that. That's a missed opportunity. And
right,
if the
you get those little ponytail pieces.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah. Well,
I just wanted to get that
fair.
out before I get eliminated.
That's fair. But like Abby OMG, I am really offended and hurt that you would say my name when the judges asked you. Just because I haven't won a single challenge and I've been in the bottom 8 times. How dare you, when asked, say that I should go home. How dare you?
I'm on episode like 3 right now. Setter Jean is like a hunk, and he's so funny.
She is. She's fierce. And she is a guest on... Have you gotten to get her as a guest on The Chop yet?
No, well, I
You're not
listened
there
to, I
yet.
listened to The Chop, and then like I knew that this was coming, and I was like, well, I should start watching it to get a feel on who this bitch is before I listen to this podcast, because otherwise I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch? Which is why I don't listen to podcasts. I like to know everybody. So I think now I listen to podcasts, but it's only my friends, because then I feel like I'm hanging out with them in the dressing room.
Exactly.
You know? And like, I'm at the part where I can't talk because I'm doing my eyeliner concentrating. So I just listen to other people.
Stop banging the table. I'm doing liquid.
Someone just banged the table.
Someone's banging the table.
It was Sharon, too.
Girl, she bangs a lot of tables.
Well, don't call yourself that.
I don't know what that means.
Are you getting holiday fever for Pennsylvania? Are you going to be traveling this year? Are you that girl?
Feel the favor. Do you know that,
is that Kylie
Minogue song?
Yeah, of course. I'm a fan.
Are you into her new album?
Oh my God, Magic is like I rolled all the windows down once I got off the highway from Palm Springs to like that mountain part of Palm Springs, like right near my house. And we just like listened to it, like hands that like it's so good. I feel like an Australian at heart.
Yes. The whole album, really, Australians are turning it in culture right now because we have
Courtney
Kylie's
Act.
new album, which is called Disco, which is fabulous. We have Courtney Act hosting Courtney's Karaoke Chronicles. And we have Nicole Kidman's wig on the new HBO show, The Wig. I thought it was called The Wig.
No, The Wig is the Wigstock documentary that we were in like last year.
Okay.
You know the one, that one.
So if you haven't seen the Nicole Kidman show on HBO.
Wait, what was it? IMDbShe.com. You can check us out on The Wig.
I am She-Bee.
Nicole Kidman's wig always almost looks right. And then there's just one thing wrong about it in each one. And this time it's the parting again for me. And
if you haven't seen the show, it's about this wig that is going about its life in New York. And it's a very successful upscale wig.
Renee Paris.
The wig is the wig's husband is accused of murder.
Who?
Hugh Grant.
Who Grant?
Who Grant? Hugh Grant. Australians are just turning it.
They're
it's the year of the Australia. They really are.
What happened on Wednesday? Oh, yeah. Did you know we're putting a best of 2020 together for this year? It's all the Race Chaser and Hot Goss comments that we think should get a revisiting. So if you have
the best moments.
Yeah, the best moments. So if you have any moments, just sign into your I Am She-Bee account and email us at racechaserpod@gmail.com. I mean, it's not on the outline, but I feel like that's what...
I think that's right.
That's right? I think that's right. Hot Goss.
Our email address is actually racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
Right.
If you send the episode and time code of whatever we talked about, we'll include it in our highlights reel. And we have our favorites, but we want to hear from you.
Girl, I love that. And this is going to be a really fun thing. It's going to be all the Race Chaser Hot Goss hot moments that we love. Precious moments.
Figurines.
And today for Rainbow Spotlight, I'm sorry. I thought we have so much more to go in this section.
Yeah, this is we sometimes we have a Rainbow Spotlight organization where we like highlight a worthy cause that we want to like bring some shine to, even if there isn't a song or a music video. And this week's is the Trans Defense Fund.
Yes, and they do amazing work. So, the Trans Defense Fund's goal is to provide trans individuals living in Los Angeles with safety kits consisting of, and this is the fun part, stun guns, pepper spray, tactical flashlights, window breakers, and an informational pamphlet on how to use all of these exciting items. So they are raising money right now via their GoFundMe. You can check out GoFundMe.com. and search Trans Defense Fund Los Angeles. And if you're in LA and you want to reserve a kit for yourself, you can visit the link in their bio on Instagram. That's Trans Defense Fund LA. We love the work they're doing.
And we're going to post it on our Instagram too, just so you can find it that way too. Because some of you are listening, but your hands are busy, I bet. A lot of you do a lot of different things while you listen to podcasts. Alaska and I just sit here in high whore drag, just like feathers. Is that a Catherine Delish dressing gown that you're wearing?
Yes, it is.
Now,
yeah.
How did she get leopard feathers? Because everything must be all... Oh, it's Atelier. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if the birds were GMO or not.
It's vintage Catherine Delish. It's from her archives.
Oh, you're doing pulls. Pulls for
we
the
had
pods?
to handle it with white gloves, like it's an archival piece.
Girl, I had an archival piece this week that met its demise. I did a pull on and it was a good one too. It was the one thing I always said I would grab if there was a fire. It was that Vuitton fanny pack, the rainbow mink fur one.
Yeah,
that one. Somebody wanted to borrow for Halloween to be Amber Rose, and I was like, sure. This is how much it costs originally, OG, and I rent it for 30% of that. And they signed the credit card agreement, everything, and then someone came and picked it up, and they said later in a text message, like, I literally remember you saying, bye, take care of my baby, and kissing it before I put it in like the bag for him, because he was flying across the country with it for the person that he worked for. And then they sent me a picture of like a bastion window, and they said like 60,000 to someone else's furs. She was on the way to taking it to like send it back, like ship it, and she left it in a car, and it got. She paid me immediately for it, like the full value, but like I don't know if I'll ever find it again. And that's how it works. So if anybody sees anybody in a rainbow Murakami, this is Costa Rica part 2. If anybody sees my bag on somebody sporting a new Vuitton fanny pack, y'all, if you listen, it's probably one of your friends. If you see them, tell them that's mine, and give her things.
That is so sad. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna I'll rebuild.
Well, it's one of those moments where it's like one of those things that you just have so much affection for.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of those items because I don't consider myself very materialistic, but there are some pieces that you just have a fucking soul connection to.
Yeah.
And sometimes shit happens like that, and it's really, really hard and it sucks. But it also, I think, happens for a reason. And I think it might come back to you, first of all. And I think it might be clearing room for something even more amazing to come into your life.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shit was happening on Mom this week, too.
Mom?
Mommy? The mom got out.
Mama.
It was Mom's Days Out. Mama.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Mama.
That's what I do.
Mom.
Mama.
Mama.
Mom.
Mom. Mama.
Mom, look.
Check out the Chop Thursday episode this week because Latrice and Manila are interviewing the winner of Drag Race Holland.
Wait. Don't tell me who it is. No
I'm-
spoilers, please.
Mum's the word.
Oh, mumsies. Okay.
Yeah, mom's the word.
Mom's the word.
That's what we should call the Mom Roundup.
I love that. Do you have a minute?
And
Mom's the
also-
word.
Right. And also a reminder to get your tickets now. sloppysecondstickets.com because do you want to tell them about this event?
Yeah, Big Dipper and Meatball are giving you a fist-giving live stream on November 19th. And this is adult content, and it will be pornographic in nature. And we do stand behind it, and probably to the left of it with a bottle of lube.
They stand behind it, and they won't be able to sit the next day. So
God is good.
Fist giving,
November 19th, sloppysecondstickets.com. And on Monday, Raja is going to be reporting from Mexico on Very That with Delta and Raja. She's taking her winter sabbatical south. You know how the Raja flies.
Of course. And the mom dolls are jet setters, and you never know where in the world we're going to be reporting.
Well,
to you
I mean,
from. You never know.
Delta's a jet sitter right now. She's just sitting, showing off all the looks, the perfumes. I swear, as she describes the perfume, I can smell it in the car with me as I listen to her. And then I'm like, ooh, that's that strip mall where she got it probably. I love listening to Very That with Delta and Raja, and the Chop gives me everything, and Sloppy Seconds is fun too.
Very that. for the Rainbow Spotlight this week, we're going to go to break, and it's a song by James Indigo, and it's called Dick Print. Wow. Is that like the pink print?
See my dick print, 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 swinging my grey joggers, bombs going mad, sniffing the rush poppers, knock the pussy up, handcuffs, no lawyers, big game where make it rain, nipple showers, I make your bitch moan in all kind of octaves, Beethoven hands when I play on that ass bitch. See my dick print, 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 see my dick print. Your ass is dropping low like leaves in autumn. I just murdered that ass at the private and mourned them. I got horsepower, this bitch ain't stalling. Got them lined up on my couch like Graham Norton. If they think they're better than me, then they must be nuts. I got more fucking talent hanging in my nuts. I'm a high fashion cunt with my Jacobs, and I am that bitch, I ain't talking crufts. I'm a femme top, I'm a pretty femme top. They lay it down right, get it wetter than a duck. I got his waist whining like the hands of a clock. I got him fucking rubbing like a James Charles Swan. See my dick print, 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 see my dick print.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, whether you're just starting out or scaling your business. Everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, "Time." That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Well, we are back, and this is a segment of social and political import, which we like to call...
Let's get political. Political.
Do you believe in politics? Do you believe in politics?
Oh, you're trying to do Levitt,
do you believe in politics? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would be a good that would be a sick mashup.
Do you?
Oh.
Holy sigh. Why don't you read this first one?
Okay, this comes from Maddie. I think Stacey Abrams deserves a special shout out on the pod. Her organizing and activism in Georgia was a huge reason why Georgia turned blue after 28 years. Her organization, Fair Fight, fairfight.com, helps to combat voter suppression and get people registered in Georgia. I think Fair Fight should be your next race chaser fundraiser, maybe charades. Okay, all the suggestions. This is helpful. We were wondering what we were going to do next anyway. Georgia is
Maddie's getting a producer credit.
Right. Her name is Maddie, and she produces things. Georgia is going to have 2 runoff Senate races in January, and if the Democrats win, that means the Senate will turn blue. All eyes should be on Georgia, and supporting Stacey Abrams and Fair Fight is a great way to bring attention to it. Fun fact, turns out Stacey is also a successful romance novelist and writes under the name Selena Montgomery. She basically has her own drag name. Word! Some of her book titles are called Hidden Sins and The Art of Desire. Thanks, Maddie. P.S. Alaska's hometown of Erie, Pennsylvania turned blue this election. That was apparently a long shot, but it happened. What, you don't want to talk about Philly, bitch? Because Philly did a little something too, Maddie. Ow. So... Yes, Maddie, work. I think this might be a good idea. I would also definitely be interested in getting the dolls together to read some sultry passages from Selena Montgomery's novellas.
I love that.
Let's do that.
Makes me love Stacey
a little book
Abrams
club night for the girls.
Even more.
Yeah.
Yes. Princess Laritza fell into his strong arms. Oh my God, it's so hot in here.
Well, you have... okay, Miss Chi-Chi. Well, goodbye. This reminds me of the
Vita
time.
works out. Vita works out a lot.
Oh my goodness.
A huge congratulations to Stacey Abrams and the work that she's been doing with Fair Fight. This is really, really fierce work because so much of the name of the game is fighting voter suppression, which is just like physically getting people to a point where they can go vote. It is such an uphill battle by design. Like the Republican people have spent years making it kind of a little difficult, a little complicated because they don't want everyone to vote. They want to make it difficult, inconvenient, complicated. And so the work that Stacey Abrams has done with Fair Fight and the fact that she got so many people out there and voting, it's great work, and we love to see it.
8,000 people registered through her organization or something?
Girl.
8. I knew it was an 8. Like, that's so many fucking people. And that's enough to, like, change a tide and change history. She changed history. And, like, you know what? She may not have won that election that she ran for, but, like... like, fuck, she kept going. She said, you know what, that's fine, I'm gonna keep going. And now she did this. Like, work. I hope
she used her she used the momentum behind her name. Yeah. We love to see it. And check out a Selena Montgomery romance novel like Hidden Sins or The Art of Desire.
That's amazing.
And yes, so wait, Philadelphia went blue.
Yes.
Your hometown.
Yes, we're blue. We're blue. Thank yous.
As did Erie, Pennsylvania, which is a rarity, but we love to see it. And
can I tell you something I specifically saw about your hometown and forgot to tell you? I saw President Trump saying in a speech in Erie, he said,
he's a dumb bastard.
He said, before COVID, I wasn't coming here. I wasn't coming to Erie. He actually said it like that too, as it felt like telling people that I'm not coming here. Like, what kind of idiot doesn't want to ingratiate himself to people that came here to see him already, that are probably in his favor, to the point that now they're like, I don't want to vote for him. He just shit talked my town. Like, fuck you. Like, remember when Sienna Miller called Pittsburgh Schittsburg when she was filming that?
Wow.
It was like a movie she did there, and like the press went after her there, like rightly so. Like, don't fucking trash talk somebody's town, especially from Pennsylvania. Like, Pennsylvania may not be amazing, but like, we're proud of what we got.
Yeah. I mean, it is amazing.
I think it is too, but we're also humble, so the humility that just shine through there.
Now I don't know if you've been following the runoff election in Georgia.
I don't jog.
I know that makeup is going to run off your face.
Oh, honey, I used the setting spray by Patrick Stark.
It's set, honey.
Yeah.
It's not running off anywhere. This
that
message
mouth is running, darling. It's the only thing running.
It's a runoff, honey. This message comes from Kyle, and it says, "Hello, ladies. Trying to cut through the noise of this election week. Now that Biden won, we need to mobilize our LGBTQ plus allies and focus all our attention on the Georgia Senate seats. Because neither race had a candidate receive 50%, Georgia law mandates a runoff election on January 5th. We can end up controlling the Senate with these 2 seats, plus Kamala Harris breaking the tie.
Oh my God.
This means Voting Rights Act, legalizing gay marriage, raising the minimum wage, the public option in healthcare reform, everything we need to accomplish. Please, please, please encourage everyone we know to text and phone bank, donate to these funds, and focus on these races. I really hope you and the other queens can mobilize some events in Atlanta, Savannah to rally the troops. We can do this. Love always, Kyle." So this is a big deal. All eyes are on Georgia right now because these are the 2 seats that are going to be the deciding, they're going to flip the Senate. Have you followed any of the candidates that are running in Georgia?
No, I haven't. I followed.
What's the guy? Ossoff?
John Ossoff.
Can you, let me send a picture into the group chat just for Willam.
Oh,
John
is he cute?
Ossoff.
I liked Andrew Gillum from Florida. That guy, he was almost governor. He was cute. I followed him. And then he was caught in a motel room with somebody was ODing, and then he was incoherent. So I'm sure she was partying. So I think he's gay too. So that makes me like him even more. But he's married too. Gabe listens.
Yes.
All our friends listen.
Of course.
Hi, friends that listen.
Hi, all of our friends who listen.
Hey, girls. Hey, what's up? No. What? So how can we help them, you think? Is there a fundraiser? Write in, Kyle, and tell us what we can do, because we do want to do some more Race Chaser live streams to benefit charities and everything. So that would be great to know.
Besides their campaigns, donating to Stacey Abrams' organization, to Fair Fight, is probably the best thing out of all of it, besides just donating directly to the campaigns.
Of course, we at Race
that.
Chaser have a correspondent on the field, producer Will. I should know your last name because we worked together for 2 years.
Will Pitts.
Will Pitts. Thank you. Will Pitts. Lives in Georgia. Thank you so much for the info and being our voice on the ground. And we hope that those heels aren't hurting.
We should do a live stream that goes straight to Fair Fight, because this is a big deal.
Let's do it.
And it's going to be really tight. It's going to come down to, a small amount of votes. So,
it usually does when you're playing too, anyway.
Whatever, bitch.
Okay.
Go to fairfight.com. Unfortunately, our live stream events aren't usually a fair fight, but luckily Stacey Abrams is working on making it a fair fight in Georgia.
I
Why don't
had
we take a
God in
break?
heaven and wind in my hair on my side, and you shall burn in hell for eternity. Alaska Thunder Devil. Cunt.
Lake of Fire.
Lake of Fire, not healing waters.
We will be right back.
Maybe if we're lucky and we pray.
Well, we are back, and this is the moment
Chili
where
cave.
we go spelunking deep inside the DM.
Oh, wow. Cave bird. Oh, cave. I know why the cave bird sings. It's because we interrupted it to read these
We want
messages.
to take a second to talk to you about
A
Cave Bird.
Cave bird smells like a musty dead pigeon. Cave bird is not to
Do
be
you
used
wanna
by
read-
miners. Yeah.
Do you want to read this one?
This one comes from Joe. Hey, dolls and Will. Hey, Will. LTFT, short for long time, first time. Okay. Just wanted to write in while y'all are still covering season 5. Do you remember elimination lunches with Michelle Visage and Mimi on First? It was a live stream event that would happen the day after episodes premieres. I believe they happened at noon on Fridays. Any tea on these lunches? I caught most of them and remember it was a lot of shade being thrown at the editing and production, which is probably why they never did them again. Specifically, I recall Detox saying how the producers kept insisting she helped Jinx with her makeup and she kept refusing. True. Honey explained Caftan Gate by saying caftans just kept fitting the assignment each week. Vivian explained her face during the double elimination because she could just make sense it was going to happen with the long delay. Mimi on First trying and failing to make jokes and drawing attention to herself while being ignored by Michelle Visage.
Oh.
Wait, Michelle. Wait, I don't know what these are. Was Michelle and Mimi co-hosts for something on Logo?
I vaguely remember this, and of course, I didn't get to do one because I
neither.
was in the final 3.
Boo-hoo.
But I do vaguely remember this.
Was it on like logo.com or something?
Right, it must have been.
Yeah. Here's a shot of me being nude, practicing yoga. Also, peep my drag board in the background of all the dolls I've met. Love you. Stay safe, Joe from Philly.
Oh, wow, Joe
Joe's
from
in a
Philly.
extended child's position. And by that, I mean he's pushing out somebody's babies.
Nude yoga, I love that.
Yeah, me too. So fun.
That's fierce. I do vaguely remember the existence of the elimination lunches, and that is being really brave, putting recently eliminated queens on a live event. They learned their lesson, I think, from that.
Oh,
because
it was
you've
live?
got it. Yes, they were live. They were like live stream things, which is why they don't do it anymore, because you don't want to have freshly eliminated young ladies on a completely live stream talking shit about the show that just sent them packing.
They didn't even.
You don't want to.
They didn't even come up with actually what Willam did until 2 days before the reunion.
Right.
Yeah, like, girl, no. They need control of things. They learned their lesson. They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said, girls, you're wearing the same outfit for this whole production in the interview because they caught on to us. So this is how we're preventing it. You know, I don't even remember this, but Joe, I recommend that if you want to know any tea about this, why don't you just ask Michelle Visage? She has a podcast too with RuPaul.
Yeah.
I mean, there haven't been any new ones since like last year, but like she has a podcast. So
I love that.
Yeah, ask Michelle.
She does.
She's nice. And Mimi, I'm not sure if she has reception in the 7th Ring of Hell, but you could try her there.
Oh, wow. Our next message comes from Flexible. Salutations, Alaka, William, and Double Dipper. My name is Alex, and I'm a 20-year-old gay student currently living with a lesbian couple. Recently, my roommates and I have been flirting openly between all 3 of us. It started as making simple comments to each other about how stunning we all are, but has slowly progressed into pretty aggressive flirtation. For example, the other day I was stretching before my workout, and my one roommate said that they would like to put my flexibility to use. They know I'm slightly bi-curious and want to try sleeping with a woman. Do you think that I should try and pursue a sexual encounter with my roommates? Or do you think we should keep it at flirting? Will it ruin our whole dynamic and make it awkward to live with each other? Thanks for the time. And below, I've attached some tasteless nudes. I've recently lost 100 pounds, and even though I'm a work in progress, I've learned to love my body every step of the way. Well, thank you, Flexible.
Yes, very flexible. Like, how did you get that, your whole ass in that shot with how you were bending your arm to get that position? Like, that is flexible, honestly.
Like, actually very flexible.
And the over-the-shoulder looking like Cleopatra's son. Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. And then the third picture, she's got a mirror with a gold frame, and it's foggy.
That's
it's
a foggy
very
bottom.
Foggy
that is
there.
a foggy bottom.
Yes. And, the phone is plugged into the wall because these damn batteries, I swear, as soon as they put out the update, the battery drains faster.
Girl,
I swear.
She's charging up right now. She's charging up.
Charge me up, this band is gonna play my tune.
I think I don't know you or your roommates, so I can't tell what the flirting is. But like, if they want to fuck, they'll let you know. I think you should let them make the move. They're like probably it's two of them, one of you. So like, let them come at it together because otherwise, if it's just one of them, it could be like, did you try to fuck her without me? And like, I'd say let the ladies make the move for sure and just chill. Like. You're 20.
Yeah.
You're going to have time for a lot of sex. I mean, you don't even know what I've been doing since, like, Monday. Like, there will be so much time, young man.
Yeah. I say you're 20. It might
I say I'm 20 all the time. I can play a youth. Sure. College age? Yeah, anyone could be in school.
It always has the potential to change the dynamic of your household, but I mean, it's also like I think it can also be fine. You're young, you're probably not all going to be living together forever, and
you're
why
going to go
not?
to Georgia, you're going to go to California, anywhere you could run. You're going to take the hand of a preacher man, you're going to make love in the sun.
Just be careful and don't get anybody pregnant because that'll really fuck shit up.
You'll run out of places and pretty faces because you had to be free.
We as gay people, we don't have to think about pregnancy that much.
We get to choose our cum dumps.
When you start being, sort of venturing out, just take this into consideration and take it under advisement.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to read the next, the next one from Hunty?
This comes from Hunter. Hi there, Mix Laskix, Willamina, and Drip 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 Drop Dripatina. Love you all and love the pod. I'm writing in to ask about dating and drag. I'm 24 years old and have been doing drag for about a year now. Booked and blessed around DC. I know. I only came out a few years before that, and so I haven't had much time to be out and proud and normally dating guys. But like Willam started my secret drick sucking in parks and alleys as a wee lad. Thanks, Craigslist. What? But like Willam, he started. I did not. Okay, whatever. I wasn't in parks. Anyway,
it was no secret. The drick sucking was not a secret. It was publicly known.
Anyways, I've only been recently inducted into gay culture and was having my fun as one does. I then started to crave settling down. 24. But I found trying to date while feeling comfortable sharing my drag side and also the mess that it comes with difficult, more difficult than gay dating already is. I would get very uncomfortable if guys I was interested would see me in half geesh or messy with makeup and glitter on, with things shaved and corset marks, etc. I would also get uncomfortable if I wasn't at my most pussy-looking glamorous in drag and most trade out of drag, which stopped me from doing more fun, crazy, and campy looks, thinking about how they must think I'm a freak cross-dresser and not want to talk to me.
Preaching to the choir on that one, Toots.
I was recently trying to court someone who knew about my drag and had seen it all, but I found my insecurities about how I thought he saw me to get in the way. That, and I don't think he liked me very much. Story for a different day. Any advice on how to not internalize society's view of us drag performers as freaks, get in the way of dating? Any words of wisdom to avoid the bitchy gays who love Drag Race and then tell the local performers in their life they'll never date us? Ways to feel comfortable in the hyper-mass, toxic, muscle gay culture as a queen. I just don't want to be sitting alone in a 613 forever. I'd like to be sitting together in a 613. And if anyone wants to send me money to buy a 36-inch full-lace 613, that's also appreciated. Anyways, attached are pictures of me in and out of drag, along with my Drick and balls for Alaska. Love you, bitch. I'm the one that loves balls, not even Hirsch. Love. You know I love balls much more.
I have a lot to say.
Love you all. Thank you so much for saving me every week with this pod. You get more supportive with the permatease and a vanity. P.S. Get Willam to 1 million subscribers. I'll suck your dick or eat your coochie if you do. And shout out to my GC drag fam. XOXO. Hunter Paris, Carrington, Colby, Biden, Harris, Anheuser-Busch, Valhalla. Hunter P. Cartier on Instagram. Let's see what this kid looks like. I like his double denim.
She's pretty in drag.
Yeah, she looks like she could, because if like Jan and Dahlia had a baby.
Gigi Good.
Oh, yeah. I see a little Gigi too.
A little bit of Gigi Good in there. Very nice room. I see on the floor a Nalgene container, and then also something that says Joe on it. So maybe that's coffee in a can or something.
I see a mirror on the floor that's up tilted. He was obviously taking whole pics recently, or trade pictures.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you ever go on Grindr? Half of the pictures are guys with their arms above their heads. Like he's doing the arms up sexy pose because that's how we feel sexy.
It's because of Lady Gaga's song, I'm gonna dance with my hands above my head.
Everything's because of Lady Gaga.
Is this that's hot goss.
That's hot goss.
Is this an uncut member with the foreskin pulled back?
The member is unencumbered by anything right now. The glans is fully visible. I think it is a uncut specimen that we're dealing with, which is always great to see. One of these in the wild.
Yeah.
I know it's wild.
Red and wild.
Your theme is red and wild. Hunter.
Now, to answer your question, first of all,
Girl, let's go to the top, because there's so much self-hate in here. Just I feel like he's not comfortable with himself, and once or maybe he is, but he's obviously not fucking the right guys if he doesn't feel comfortable enough saying this stuff to them to talk about it, because he's just putting his own views of what they might think onto it and then ruining what could be. It feels like he said that, right? Like the one guy. Yeah. So I don't know, man. My parents let me do drag, and I kind of don't have any hate for any of that in me, and everyone I've been with has always been cool with it. So what would you say to this?
Well, I struggled with this.
Was Sharon cool with you doing drag?
Well, I mean, we met because we were doing drag. And that's what I'll say about that. I mean, this is something I struggled with when I was first starting out drag. It was I had guys flat out tell me I'm not going to be able to see you anymore if I see you in drag. That'll be the end. That was the climate.
They didn't like your wigs either?
Right. That's not the climate anymore. Now doing drag is really cool. And a lot of people really love drag, but you're still struggling with that idea of oh, I don't know if I want to tell people about this because they won't see me as this or this or this. My advice to you is they're going to find out anyway if you have any serious hope of having an actual relationship, and you said you want to settle down. So put it all out in the open, and the things that you might think of as a point of insecurity or something that you want to be secretive about, those are going to be the things that attract someone who's going to be actually right for you. It's not going to be a bad quality. It's going to end up being one of the things that makes you unique and special, and will get you into a relationship with someone who likes all of you. Love all of me. Love the front of me.
I think if all that fails, just fuck a bouncer or a barback or a go-go boy or one of your sisters. One of your sisters is probably feeling the same way. Maybe you could talk to her about it. You guys have a little nightcap, and then she cap you, you cap her.
And I'm not the one who likes the balls. I just found it conspicuous that people were like hiding their balls. I'm not a ball obsessed ball freak.
Everybody knows you're a ball queen. You love the ball episodes.
Ball queen.
Ball. Everything good in this life comes from ballroom culture.
Honey, I am ballroom, darling. I am ballroom. I am ballroom.
You may like the balls, but you don't deserve the balls tonight.
Honey, everything comes from ballroom, everything in culture. We thank you so much for listening to Hot Goss.
That's Hot Goss.
You can send us your questions to racechaserpodcast@gmail.com/drag.
We have bonus video content available at patreon.com/Willam, and you can search for those videos. Just use the hashtag racechaser, and you can see all the little gems we've posted. They're so funny. You will get your life and possibly someone else's.
Exactly. And yes, our paid content is premium and exclusive. And high-end and upscale. But did you know that there is also fantastic, amazing free content also available on youtube.com/Willam? So let's work together and get Willam to 1 million subscribers and give that algorithm a run for its money, okay?
Give me the goddamn subscribers. Put them on the dresser. You know the way out. You can follow us on Instagram at the Willam, at the Only Alaska 5000, and at Race Chaser Podcast. And that link also has a lot of resources for places you can donate in support of the Black Lives Matter movement and other things. We think you should see some.
That's right. Wear a mask, wash your hands, stay safe and healthy. And we will be back next week with more piping, steaming, squalting, boiling, hot goss.
That's Hot Goss.
Hot Goss is a Forever Dog podcast.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is graciously provided by ATF Enterprises.
This goss is hot.